this is Jock and Coach of the San Francisco Cinderace. We have here my quarterfinals match, and to say I am nervous would be an understatement. This is a tricky matchup. We have a plan. It's a risk-reward scenario. We're going to lead Rillaboom, see what we can do. If it doesn't go well, we probably lose, but I need to punch a hole through some of her threats on her team, so that's what we're going to do. The Vileplume is expected. I figured the Colossal Dugtrio weren't likely, and I knew Lapras was probably coming, unless she brought Vileplume as the Dracovish answer, which I didn't think was that likely. So I figured it was either Vileplume or Colossal. Maybe Meowstic, but Vileplume I felt was most likely, just because it's what she's tended towards in the past. We'll see here. We're waiting on invite people. Not something I'm a fan of. They say that's what replays are for, but let's see. I need to be careful here. Like, I have a couple good options to deal with stuff, and I will apologize ahead of time. You're going to be seeing me do probably a decent amount of damage calculating unless I fall way behind, and it's just a loss from the start. Alright, let's see what she led. Dragapult. What do we do here? It's probably carrying Flamethrower, and most of its other moves do a good amount of damage to me. But if I had to be honest, I'm expecting to U-turn. Let me check one thing here. If I am G-Max with my weakness policy set off, I think we should kill it with a with weakness policy, the G-Max Drum Solo, yeah. So we're just going to do that. Dynamax, G-Max Drum Solo. It does a bunch to everything except the Vileplume. So that's the only way I see this going poorly, and then I have Acrobatics. But ideal scenario is she U-turns, I get my weakness policy, and then I get to hit something with a G-Max Drum Solo. Worst case, she switches. Flamethrower is kind of the middle road. The big thing here is I want to kill 1 to 2 things with Rillaboom's G-Maxes here. And as long as I do, this is a worthwhile strat. If I don't get 1 to 2 kills, then we're in trouble. Well, like I said, this is the team I expected, so we have good ways to play around everything. And the reason I thought Rillaboom was a good lead, Rillaboom wasn't a hard counter to anything. Like, it doesn't even counter the Lapras, really. And the priority is nice, but she has stuff that either resists the priority or has priority of its own. So Rillaboom wasn't that big of a worry to keep around. So I figure, why not lead him? Yeah, okay, so that is probably worst case scenario. Because we don't get our weakness policy off immediately. And I think this thing's just going to eat all my turns, probably. No, okay, we pick up 1. Important that we pick up 1. And now we have speed. Nowhere near fast enough to beat the Dragapult, but she doesn't know that because I could be max speed. I am not max speed, though. Hatterene comes in. Do we Drum Solo or Quake is the question. That is the question. It sucks I don't have my weakness policy off, because then I would be able to possibly one-shot her. But we just Drum Solo here. Max guard, that's a good play on her end. So now we have to decide what we think she's going to do, because I do want to keep Rillaboom around if possible. Let's see, so Dracovish eats Max Flare. And does a half with Fish's Rend. Something's going to take a bunch of damage here is the thing, and I don't want anything to. How much does Salazzle take? A good amount from everything. Max Mindstorm does the most. Can I... I don't think I can risk sacking Salazzle. We're gonna go Gardevoir, I think. Yeah. Trace Magic Bounce. Smite, yeah. Salazzle would have been the best possible play there then. I think she was trying to predict Umbreon, if I had to guess. Getting her G-Max out of the way is nice, that it's not going to be there late. She should just stay in, because there's the chance I get confused. I don't think she switches. Let me look at something here. Yeah, Shadow Ball does the most. Ah, that sucks. That sucks, that sucks, that sucks. But it is back to normal. So Vicious Rend... Did we see what item she was? Max Mindstorm? No, we don't know what item she is. So what do we do that scares her out? I think we do Mr. Fish. We force it. Can I afford to predict? We know it's not Life Orb. The Moonblast does kill me. I'm gonna Vicious Rend and see how she wants to do it. Yeah, that's the right call on her end. And we're just gonna go into Umbreon. And then yawn immediately. She is playing very safe, which is how she should. We just yawn, because I'm 99% sure that Lucario is coming in right now. If Lucario doesn't come in, then it's probably Galvantula, if I had to guess. I mean, Hatterene is possible, and that would suck getting a yawn bounced back. Okay, nice. Lucario is what we wanted there. Because we make her switch, and if on the off chance she doesn't switch, we want to bring in the... Okay, cool. So Lucario is now asleep, and we get our stamina boost. So that's ideal. What does she switch in? Lapras? Because then I want a body press. Worst case scenario is Dragapult then, or Hatterene. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Yeah, Lapras comes in, and we're gonna go back into Umbreon. Because she can't touch this. We're gonna Wish, see what she does. Toxic could be interesting, but then I get her Toxic as well. And getting this Lapras chipped is ideal. Because then it clears the way for Dracovish, and the only thing that would threaten Dracovish would be Dragapult then. Do I risk the Salazzle? How much does Rillaboom take from Psychic? Not Hidden Power Psychic, just Psychic. Half. And we'll do a good chunk to her then. I'm gonna do that. I don't want to risk her predicting Salazzle with a Psychic. She Trick Rooms. So she's not switching. We know that much. What's gonna do the most when I get hit by a Mystical Fire? Let's see. Grassy Glide. But that would be only if I go before her. I think we still do it. Knockoff is a possibility, but I don't think I need to risk it. Because the only thing that covers is Dragapult, and I get the feeling she doesn't want to bring it in under Trick Room. And this way, I'm guaranteed to kill as long as I don't die. Okay, so now we're good. Now it's a guaranteed kill. Something is not going to appreciate eating 2 Grassy Glides if she does switch something in. And if she sends in Galvantula, Lucario, or Dragapult, I'm faster because of the Trick Room. I don't know what item she... Oh, she's leftovers. That's interesting. I didn't see that. Made me think, if I hadn't seen Trick Room, I would have guessed it was Calm Mind Sweeper. But now she's in a tough spot because something has to eat this +2 Grassy Glide and another one on the switch. So she sends in the Galvantula. And we're faster because of Trick Room. So I just Grassy Glide again in case it Sucker Punches. Killing that is very nice, by the way. And we get one more Grassy Glide that something has to eat here. I think that Trick Room hurt her. I think it did, because, like, she could have been fine if she had Lucario that was faster, or Dragapult that was faster, because Dragapult's probably carrying Flamethrower, right? But, because she set up the Trick Room, now Dragapult can't come in on me. So, I don't know. I don't know if Trick Room was the play there. I can see the reasoning behind it, but it's just... I don't know. It's tough. Because I think you have to do it, right? But then it ends up hurting you in the long run. So, I don't know. That was a tough spot she was in. But this is pretty ideal for me. Unless it's Choice Specs Dragapult. I don't think I'd die to a... Well, I'll probably die to a Flamethrower. We're just going to go Umbreon. I don't think it can touch the Umbreon. Yeah. The burn is unfortunate, but we're going to burn it right back. I mean, the burn is better than a Toxic, I suppose. We're going to Wish here. Alright, in comes Lapras. And the nice thing about Lucario going down, we can Yawn again. So I think we're just going to do that. Alright, let's see what she does. Because she does have 2 options, but neither of them are great because neither of them can touch this Umbreon. And I am the Wish Protect variant, so I shouldn't go down to anything here. The goal here is we're trying to force a switch into the Dragapult, because Dragapult doesn't want to eat foul plays, and if she doesn't, then she falls asleep with Lapras here. And this is going to let me get another Wish off, and bring Rillaboom back in if I want to. Question is, do I want to? She's asleep 1 turn, she's guaranteed to sleep for 2, so we're gonna do it. How much do we do with a Grassy Glide is the question. We are not +2 anymore. Okay. It should kill. Yeah, unless it was Rindo Berry. And now we just go back to Umbreon. We don't risk it getting Flamethrowered here. She can, her best play would be Draco to get a chunk? No. The crit is nice, but I don't think it matters. Because I can just Wish and then Foul Play. Or Wish Protect if I get crit again. Because, yeah, this I get the feeling this Dragapult's Choice something. Because otherwise it would be using its Dragon move right now. How much did the crit do? Flamethrower, critical at 30%, so we're not worried about it. And we should kill with the next Foul Play then. Because of the burn damage and the fact that Grassy Terrain is gone. Yep, just within range. Oh, that was stressful. Oh man, if that Rillaboom play did not work out, killing that Vileplume and getting stuff low, I would have been in big trouble. But like I said, I think the Trick Room was what ended up hurting her the most. But good game to my opponent. That was her first season she has played of Draft League. I think she did really well, all things considered. So I'd like to give her big credit for making it this far into the playoffs. But yeah, that is going to be our quarterfinal match. We move on to the semifinals. I don't know how the next round is going to work, so I'm not sure who I'd play, but that should be up similarly on a Sunday next week. So thank you for watching.